Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Pitt County where a woman is now facing charges for arson. 29-year-old Alexis Collins was arrested by Pitt County deputies overnight. Warrants say that yesterday, Collins set a home on May Lane on fire. A woman was inside the home while it was burning, according to the court documents. Now, during her arrest, warrants say Collins was resisting deputies by pushing and trying to hit them. Collins has also been charged with injury to real property, communicating threats, resisting a public officer, assault on a government official or employee, and misuse of the 911 system. Now, she was taken to the Pitt County Jail and is being held without bond for the arson charge. Now, of course, we also want to highlight President Trump's trip over to Asia, where he is holding his first meeting with Japan's first female prime minister. NBC's Tracy Wilkins has more from Washington.
President Donald Trump will be in Japan and South Korea today as he continues his 7-day trip through Asia. Topping the agenda at every stop is trade, with negotiators still ironing out the details of pacts with South Korea and Japan and taking steps toward agreements with China and Malaysia.
We're going to do tremendous trade together, I think more than ever before.
Trump met with Japan's newly elected prime minister, who is navigating the country's pledge of a tenth of Japan's economy, $550 billion to fund American projects and hopefully avoid higher tariffs.
We're just signing a new deal, and it's a very fair deal, and we look forward to welcoming Japan into the United States and a continuation. And it's something that everybody is very, very excited about.
Chinese delegations were meeting over the weekend to find a way to also avoid higher tariffs after Trump threatened a 100% increase on Chinese goods. During his upcoming meeting with President Xi, Trump said he also plans to raise the issue of fentanyl, accusing China of failing to curb its flow into the U.S. Meanwhile, back at home, Vice President J.D. Vance is preparing to meet with fellow Republicans to discuss the shutdown. The largest union representing federal workers is calling for an end, pressuring Democrats, while federal workers are feeling the brunt.
It's a lot of uncertainty. Bills continue to pile up. I have car notes, I have children to feed, I have a family to take care of, I have a mortgage to pay. So it's a lot of uncertainty. I've had to tap into my savings.
In Washington, Tracy Wilkins, NBC News.
Well, thank you, Tracy, for that report. We now turn to your weather forecast. And again, we've got our eyes on Hurricane Melissa. Here again is the latest from the National Hurricane Center. This is, again, a system that is still a Category 5 hurricane and right now approaching the southern coast of Jamaica. Has not made landfall yet, but is expected to do so here within the next 2 hours or less. You can see that swirling eye get closer and closer again to Jamaica there. As far as the current stats, right now has 180 mile an hour sustained wind, maximum sustained winds, gusts up to 215 miles an hour. Pressure is now down below 900 millibars, reading 896 millibars. This is easily the strongest system of the year, but this is certainly one that's going to go down in the record books as far as pressure and potential wind speed. Right now, it's moving north at 7 miles an hour. Again, expected to make landfall here within the next 2 hours or less as a Category 5 hurricane. From there, it will move over Jamaica and then impact the southern tip of Cuba as a Category 4 hurricane early tomorrow morning before sunrise. By the time we get to around 8 a.m., that system, well, Melissa, should be pulling away from Cuba and over the Turks and Caicos. From there, it starts to increase its forward movement speed, and that's exactly what we are hoping to see. I do want to say good morning to Esmeralda from Chinquapin. Thank you so much for joining me over on Facebook. As far as, again, Melissa goes, the faster this thing accelerates towards Bermuda, the better it will be for us. We will experience some of the wave energy off of Melissa crashing along our coast. The good news is, by the time that happens, Melissa's going to be a much weaker Category 2 hurricane, or possibly even a Category 1 hurricane. But still an issue. Beach erosion is not something we need any more of after, again, we've already lost several homes on the Outer Banks to beach erosion so far this year. As far as rain showers go, those are continuing across the east. Light to moderate raindrops coming down across the entire state, even down across South Carolina. Today we're going to be experiencing, again, just another soggy, cloudy, and windy day. Winds, again, are going to be picking up, but the good news is these raindrops are coming in the fashion we need. We're not really looking, again, for heavy downpours. That's not going to adjust our drought monitor all that much, but consistent light rain will be enough for that dry, parched ground to really soak up a lot of that moisture and get our drought monitor back to where it should be. As far as what we've got coming up over the tail end of today, again, a lot of those showers will gradually start to fade as we head towards the evening hours, potentially even going quiet as we head into your Wednesday morning. But more showers will be arriving by the tail end of Wednesday. Wednesday evening into Thursday morning, we've got another area of low pressure that will be working its way over the region. So this view likely isn't going to be changing much over the next couple days. It's here for today, here for tomorrow, and it will be here again coming up on Thursday, talking about the cloudy weather and the gloomy conditions. 58 degrees right now in New Bern over the Neuse River, north-northeasterly wind coming in at about 15 miles an hour, and temperatures across the board right now range between the upper 40s to the low 60s. Most of us in the 50s, but winds today are going to be stronger than where they were yesterday. And we're already seeing that as we speak right now. Most areas are seeing about a 10 to 20 mile an hour sustained breeze out of the northeast. As you get closer to the water, you're looking more 15 to 25 mile an hour sustained winds. But of course, we're looking at even higher numbers than that across the northern Outer Banks right now. 37 mile an hour sustained wind right now in Manio. That is not a gust. That is sustained winds. Right now, gusts in Manio up to 44 miles an hour. It's not the only spot over 40 mile an hour gusts. We've got 40 in Elizabeth City, 48 in Piney Island, Hatteras close by at 38. We've got 35 in Beaufort. So for today, winds along the Outer Banks are going to be strong. We have a coastal flood warning up for the entirety of the Outer Banks, along with a coastal flood advisory in effect for Beaufort, Pamlico, Southern Craven, and down East Carteret counties for today. That will last all the way through today and into tomorrow morning. Now later on this evening, rain showers will start to subside. Rain showers will start to subside, but winds will get a little bit lighter. They're not going to go away completely. We'll still feel some breezy conditions coming up on Wednesday, but Wednesday's winds not going to be quite as strong as what we're experiencing today. Big picture look at, again, everything heading our direction for today. The reason for the strong winds, that area of low pressure. That's going to exit. Then it will be kind of replaced by another area of low pressure, very similar to the one we would have just gotten rid of. That area of low pressure is going to, again, be bringing more rain back to eastern North Carolina and some stronger winds. The good news is it will act as a boundary to help keep Melissa from getting too close to our coastline. There you can see Melissa down in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. We will feel some wave energy off of Melissa, but that is about it as far as threats go for eastern North Carolina. So here's a look at your full 8-day forecast. For today, again, it's going to just be a wet and windy day. Air temperatures may actually stay in the upper 50s for some inland locations. As far as air temperatures go over the weekend, though, they will start to warm up, going from the low to mid 60s on Friday and Saturday into the mid to upper 60s by Sunday. Low 70s return to the forecast by the time we reach Monday and Tuesday of next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 9 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, have a fantastic Tuesday.
This hour of the WITN First Alert Desk is sponsored by ENC Pirate Realty.